I think
that's not how they gonna see it though.
I know, that's what I'm saying. They gonna take it that way.
You don't say, Jesus, I need you right now. You don't say, if in the name of Jesus. You don't say none of that.
Hell no.
Your level and my level two different levels.
But you ain't talking about shit.
I am though. I said a lot. I may not be saying shit to you, and that's okay, because guess what? You're not high enough to understand where I'm coming from.
So you're saying be part delusional.
You got to be, because you got to trick yourself to believe that I already got it.
That shit
if
gonna
another
come
man walk up to you and then approach
don't
you
bring
like
this shit
a
back
regular
again,
man and be on some zesty shit,
no,
that's disrespectful to you, right?
Yeah.
But
I disagree, but that ain't on the subject, so.
She always disagree.
Of course, when you get to talk about women, of course.
I'm telling you about directions, and I control the car.
And that's
I control
fine. Control that shit, bro. You can drive that bitch into a tree. You can drive that bitch into the woods.
This is a
You can drive that bitch into a rainbow.
Nah, niggas gonna do that shit to who they can get away with.
I agree with that too.
All right, nigga, know I ain't with that zest ass shit. What's up,
I
bro?
agree with that
never
too.
had no one walk.
Ain't nobody ever said it to me neither.
What's up, bro?
Ain't never said it.
But you don't know about the last 4 pages that they had to go find themselves.
You ain't gonna know.
She left for real.
And shit. Yeah, Mercury been shaking everybody shit. I know that shit shook my whole goddamn world up.
Neil deGrasse Tyson said that ain't got nothing to do with us. He said Mercury ain't got nothing to do with us. How you feel about that?
I don't believe it. I be feeling that shit.
What you be feeling?
I be feeling the shifts and the energy of, like, why the fuck do I feel this way when I don't feel that way? Like, why the fuck did this piss me off and this don't normally piss me off? Like, it plays on your emotions. It's me.
So you think that's Mercury doing that to you?
I think it's a shift for the planet for the simple fact of my deep dive into astrology. I ain't never in life seen nothing else that is dead on. Like I say, if there's any truth to me, that's a truth that I would believe in, because that shit be dead on me to the point where it's spooky. Like, it give me a sense of these are all the things that I wanted the world to know about me.
You talking about like your horoscope and stuff?
My birth chart.
Okay.
You know,
I've seen that birth chart.
like it really has to do with the position of the planets at the time you were born, where you were born, your name, all that shit.
So, are you saying that our choices are affected by that, or are our choices our own?
I say our emotions are.
Our emotions? Okay. That ain't too bad of a thought. Welcome, everybody. We are here at the It's Nothing Personal podcast.
Welcome.
We are very happy to have you yet again for another riveting episode as we have the conversations that matter to the culture.
To the who?
To the culture.
Wake up. It ain't the first of the month, but wake up.
You telling us to wake up?
I'm up now.
Oh, you up now, y'all.
Man, bro, I slid to the door. I had one sock on.
I'm talking about looking ugly, boy.
Well, I was out of it, dog. I asked Ferrari, man, wake me up at 7:30. He did good at 5:30. He ain't goddamn step to the place, so I looking at his ass stretched out.
Knocked out. As always, each episode is brought to you by Urban Poison. You can see the shirt right there. DJ Chosen, Big Brother Keys, Ackerman Recording Studio, 704 East Academy Street, Troy, Alabama. How's everybody doing tonight?
Damn, I put that address all wrong. I put 107.
Damn. Ain't no 107 on Academy Street.
Damn. I'm thinking about my address. I'm on 107.
Yeah, y'all doing all right tonight, though?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, you know, life be life.
Life
You know.
is always gonna life.
Life be life.
God damn it.
It's
I left
inevitable.
Bizzle at the house tonight, man. I'm back.
Oh, Kendrick is back tonight, y'all. Welcome back.
Kendrick
Welcome back, man. We're happy to have you with us.
Welcome back, sir. Yes, sir. I'm glad
life,
to be back.
I
Life
wanna
be
see that other
life.
nigga. No more. Energy too low for me.
But his energy high.
Hell no. His energy
Nah,
all
he energetic.
Yeah,
That's
he
it.
energetic.
That's
He
it.
geeked out
'Cause
sugar.
that nigga energy lower than a motherfucker.
He energetic.
Hell
He
no.
geeked out sugar.
And that might be the problem. That might be the problem.
I enjoyed him though, man. It was a good little let loose for me.
That might be what you needed, you feel me?
Yeah, I did.
It ain't what I needed, but that's what you needed.
I needed it.
Because it definitely seemed like you was having fun with him. So
Cause he had to goddamn show Kendrick how to have fun.
Okay, you feel like Kendrick was sticking him mud?
He was, but KD goddamn showed up and goddamn showed him like,
Tighten him
bro,
up.
loosen up, bro.
Tighten him up.
Yeah.
Got him back where he needed to
Straight
be.
up. So now,
Right.
you know what I'm saying? Kendrick ain't never wore no shade. And he was uncomfortable than a motherfucker.
Yeah.
Learn something new every day. Hey.
Yeah, now that was new.
Man, I was driving with no shits on about the wreck and all. Well, I can't see.
Nah.
You put him on when you get here. Don't
Yeah, you put them on when you get here,
I
my
didn't know
brother.
that.
Man, what?
Wait a minute. Hold on. Rewind. You ain't know that.
I did.
That shit
I'm not a shade wearer.
Shade wearer.
But it was dark.
I know
And you
it.
still...
But you look in the guy on TV, it be pitch black, dark outside. Motherfucker got they shade.
Them niggas be on trailers. They don't be driving them cars.
Yeah, man. Hey, the internet done got him.
Got
What the fuck?
Got him.
They got him.
But that's KD for you.
Katie got
Yeah,
by
but you
the
know what? I
internet.
might have just told a lot of people some new shit. Not just you, brother. So don't feel bad. They, you know what I'm saying?
They be
probably
capping
know that
online.
shit.
They be
Yeah.
capping in Hollywood.
Got
Folk-
me.
They don't be driving them cars, man. Yeah, but everybody doing good tonight. Everybody
Yeah,
hanging in
man.
there, man. That's what's up, man. So yeah, we just having a conversation in here, man, chopping it up. It's Nothing Personal Podcast. Happy to have you here once again for another episode. And we're gonna continue to have the conversations that matter to the culture. Hope everybody out there is taking care of each other, taking care of yourselves, and trying to do better each and every day. I got a question for y'all.
Come on.
How do you feel about the work-life balance?
Woo.
There is no
Nah,
balance.
man, you took the words out of my mouth. There is none.
Not in that aspect. I mean,
Not the 9 to 5.
Yeah.
You gotta goddamn go with the flow.
I mean, even if you're an entrepreneur, there's no balance.
Nah, cause I look at entrepreneurship like trapping.
yeah.
You just
It
going
is.
with the
Gotta
flow.
hustle, yeah. You gotta,
It is.
gotta
You-
consistently hustle.
See, I look at it like this, man. Like a 9 to 5, you know what time you go in, you know what time you get off, and you can estimate how much money you're gonna make.
You know, that's balance.
That's boring,
A sense of it.
It's a sense of security.
Yeah.
Because see, when you're in a position of an entrepreneur, you really don't know. It ain't as much control as what people think it is.
Yeah, no.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? A lot of people think when you are a business owner, you just free to go do what you want to because you're a business owner, you got
Hey,
money.
you are.
Nah,
You are, but
are.
the money ain't there.
like
You gotta
Money
create
ain't
every
there.
opportunity.
Yeah. Yes,
Yeah, the money
you-
ain't there.
you free to
Yeah.
do that, but it has to be calculated.
It
Yeah.
got to be.
It can't
It
just
got
be.
to make sense when you.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. You can.
Yeah, you could, but at what risk?
Right.
You know, when
Right.
you running your own business, you definitely gotta calculate every risk you take.
That's real.
But if you working 9 to 5, you know, okay, every
They doing all
Friday
the hard work
Yeah.
for you.
I'ma have
You
this
ain't-
every Friday.
When you on,
You ain't got the risk.
you gotta
You
put
just gotta
that.
show up.
You gotta
Yeah,
put
you
that
show
leg work
up
in
with-
yourself when you are an entrepreneur.
Which is cool too. Like I still work a job.
Straight
You know what
up.
I'm saying? And being an entrepreneur is good to have something that come weekly when it's slow or when you know what I'm saying, stuff like that. Because I think a lot of people think once you get into it, whether you trying to save money or what, a business just gonna take care of itself from day one.
It's not. Because on them slow weeks, you gotta have something that's why I think being an entrepreneur, you gotta be a hustler. You can't just be an entrepreneur, because you can start a business, but if ain't no hustle in you, it's gonna be a lot of times you ain't gonna make no money.
It's gonna be
but if you know how to hustle, when them times are slow, you gonna make sure some money flowing some kind of way. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's whatever you doing, getting a 9 to 5, you know what I'm saying, or you know what I'm saying, doing something other than just that business to make sure, you know what I'm saying, you get your money. Because a lot of people don't like have that mindset. Like that's why people can't own businesses, because they don't know how to hustle when business is slow. Like you may own a business, you may got a storefront, but if that storefront ain't making no money Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, you jumping the rest of the week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, you might need to do a pop-up shop, you know what I'm saying? You might need to get out, do some footwork, like change up the flow so that you can keep that money going. Because people ain't gonna just, oh yeah, I want to go shop there because it's new. Yeah, they might do that because it's new, but after that, how you gonna keep your customers coming?
Straight up.
So you gotta have something that keep people coming back, so they know like, hey, this is where I need to go to get that instead of going over here.
Right.
Yeah, because when it comes to building a new business, you up against the world, because you a baby and everybody already got who they fuck with.
Yep. Especially if you get in some
you
shit
know
that
what
people
I'm saying?
already doing.
People already got them, so you got to literally prove to them why they should fuck with you. Out of all of these other established people who are already in the field. I always say, like, people, I done noticed a lot of people try to compare, you know what I'm saying, trapping to the corporate world when it's the same process, but there's no comparison, because good dope don't sell itself. And it don't matter. It's more motherfuckers out here trying to get high than motherfuckers trying to buy a new shirt. You know what I'm saying? Like, that shit is so simple to be broke today and have a couple thousand in the underworld. But you really got to have hustle, like the definition of hustle, that get up and go, and by any means necessary. You can be a lazy trapper and still run it up, but you can't be lazy in the corporate world being an entrepreneur.
No, you can't.
Period.
But you know the mindset is different too. So like, you know what I'm saying, your generation, that's the hustle generation. You know what I'm saying? I say like 85 to like 90, 94. You feel me? Hustle generation. Then you got like 95 and after, to where they be on the type shit where they like, if we got 1,000 a day, we gon' ball, like, you feel me? It's our last day to ball. We'll figure out tomorrow next week. You know what I'm saying? And then same mentality, know the bills due. But get what they about to do? We 5,000 up today.
Shit.
I got 2,500 in bills I need to pay, bro. But get what we about to go do? We finna ball out. We'll figure that shit out tomorrow. Like, they really be on that day-to-day shit.
We'll be stressed out tomorrow.
As to where, you know what I'm saying, our generation was more so like, damn, we gonna do it this way, take care of bills, and we'll ball with the $20 we got.
Straight up.
Them niggas like, hey, we gonna ball today. Them bills get paid tomorrow or shit in 2 months, if that's what we gotta do.
They come from that. They come from those parents that are kids that didn't have any structure. Like, we come from an era where even though our parents was in survival mode, they still had a sense of structure. But they know how to get it though. Like, they know how to get it for that moment. We know how to get it and make it last. That's the difference, you feel me? They can get that shit quicker than we can get it. You know what I'm saying? But they can get that shit gone just as quick as they got it. To whereas we may take a little longer to get it, but that shit gonna show. You know what I'm saying? You gonna know, like, damn. Who bread the longest. It's about who can stay out on these streets the longest. So it's a difference of mindsets.
How would you, when you doing all that, man, how do you balance life? Like, how do you not become so engulfed in the hustle, the grind, and the goal, the way you don't just lose yourself and disconnect from reality? Because I'm a firm believer in that you're supposed to get to it, but you ain't supposed to crash out trying to do it. You ain't supposed to burn out trying to do it. You're supposed to have a balance in between working, resting, and enjoying your family and your life. Because I think a lot of people work so hard that they work through life, and then they get to what they may assume is success, and they look back and life done passed them by. And I would like to discuss, you know, how we you know, as people trying to come up through life, and I know you and I have talked about that balance. You and I have talked about that balance. You and I not so much, but I know it's a conversation that can be had, that we go to work, we take care of our families, and we think about the next day or how we're going to take care of our families. Then sometimes we get caught in it, and we stop thinking about anything but the problems we got to solve, the situations we got to fix. We got to take them to school. We got to make sure that the house, the lights on, bills paid, cars running well. You know, how do we deal with it? Like, what ways do we deal with it?
Like, me personally, man, it's so much. It's so part of life. It don't even shit like that. Don't even stress me. The only thing that really bothers me is death. You know what I'm going? Like, bills, kid having to go to school, mama needing this, granny needing that, the world needing this. That's how it's supposed to go.
You think that was the master plan in the universe's construction, is for us to be working to pay bills?
Fuck no.
Okay.
I call it the first generation.
Continue with your point. I just want to make sure here.
Fuck no. I don't believe in. I believe in being your own boss. I believe in, you know, being a man or being your own boss. A man shouldn't have to answer to another man. I don't think so. And
so we're having a 9 to 5. You consider that less than a man, or
no. Men listen to other men.
Right.
You know, the richest men listen to other men.
Of course.
So that's fine.
Yeah.
But me as a man, I don't want to listen to another man. I'm a man that's in control, know how to take control, and can handle control. I don't need to be controlled. And this is how I feel, you know. I don't know, like, a woman is not gonna, you know, a woman has more leeway with me letting me know something or giving me direction than another man.
I can see that. I can understand.
That's hard.
I can understand.
I like that.
Yeah.
But
I disagree, but that ain't on the subject, so.
She always disagree.
Of course, when you get to talk about women, of course, I will disagree. We talk about women.
Did you pick up what he
She
meant,
didn't
though?
get what
I heard her.
She didn't pick up what I was putting down. She didn't.
You want to repeat it if you
I
feel like you need to?
don't remember. You need to. So
I don't care to
What I'm
remember.
saying is,
What bruh said was he doesn't like taking direction from a man,
I understood that. Okay.
but he's more likely to take direction from a woman.
I feel that.
why would you disagree?
Why would you disagree?
Because I just feel like you don't really like. I don't feel like you really, like you said, you like being in control. So I don't feel like you would be okay with being controlled. Even though you say he did. He said he like being in control when it comes to him. Didn't you say that? Correct me if I'm wrong.
Yeah.
Okay.
What you talking about? Though?
So like, in order for you to be, you know what I'm saying, in order to let a woman be in control of you, you would have to let her, you know what I'm saying, be in control.
Now what you say?
But you didn't say that you want to let a woman be in control. You would take some direction from a woman before you would take direction from a man.
Okay.
Put that shit down, man.
Put what down?
Whatever.
Oh no, I need another one. Shit.
Whatever the fuck you
I need two more. Cause see, when you say direction, to me, direction and control is one and the same. But when you split it
control
up,
the
that
car.
mean he, you know.
My directions get me where I need to fucking go.
No, cause you can have the direction. Just cause you get in the car ain't got to give you the direction. The map can. But you can have your own directions.
I still need the directions, nigga. I'm gonna
You
drive
don't.
the car. I'm
Listen,
in
you
control.
can get in the car and drive to wherever you want to go. Without direction, you can just drive. Like, you don't have to have a direction. You don't. That's just how I see it. You don't gotta have a direction. Most people get in the car with directions intended, but you can
They
get
have
in the
a
car and
heading.
just
They
drive.
know where they want to go. How they get there.
I'm
You still
in
got to find
control.
direction.
You don't know. You can literally get in the car and go wherever you want to go without direction.
Hell, yeah.
You don't have to. I ain't saying it's not an option. I said you don't have to. It's an option to get in the car and have direction. It is. But it's also an option to get in the car and not have directions. I've done it many times. Don't know where the hell I'm going. I'm just driving.
We
No
got
direction.
TK gon' deep dive.
You feel me? I'm on a different level. Like, I ain't trying to disagree with what you saying, but your level and my level two different
But
levels.
you ain't
so
talking about shit.
I
You
am
ain't
though.
saying shit.
I said a lot. I may not be saying shit to you,
ain't saying
and
that.
that's
I'm
okay.
telling you
Because
about-
guess what? You're not high enough to understand where I'm coming from.
I'm telling you about directions, and I control the car.
And that's
I control
fine.
what the
Control
fuck
that shit, bro. You can drive that bitch into a tree. You can drive that bitch into the
I'm
woods.
saying?
This is a
You can drive that
segment.
bitch into
You
a
ain't talking
rainbow.
about nothing. You ain't
But
talking
that
about
shit don't
shit.
matter. You
The
feel me?
Virgo
Like I
class.
You
said,
ain't said nothing.
you can get in the car
yet.
and not have direction.
Cool, but I prefer to get them from a motherfucking woman.
And that's fine if that's what
So
you
what
want to
is
do.
you saying?
Bro,
you
we
just
just
took
had
us
this
in a big
conversation.
ass circle for nothing.
No, you wanted to understand what I was saying, so I let you understand just like I understood what you said.
We
that's
just,
it.
We just went to fucking Brandon to go to Troy.
That's fine if that's the way you want to go.
Hey,
But you can go through the grind
I
if you
didn't
want
want to go that way. I wanted to get to Troy as fast as
Well,
I
guess
could.
what? You decided to hop in the car with me and go there.
No, I didn't.
You didn't have to.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did. You started
No,
the
I
car.
didn't.
You could have kept going,
You
nigga.
was trying to give
You
me some
started the
false
car.
directions.
Fuck that. You started the car and got in. You
Man.
started the car and got in. Fuck all
You trying to
that.
give me
is
some
hard,
false
though.
directions, bro.
that is a hard.
For those that supposed to get it, they gonna get it. You feel me?
Straight
And for
up.
those that don't, that's cool. Like, I ain't got no beef with neither
That's
one.
for the introverts.
Yeah, it's all good. For those that get me, you feel me? And I know it's somebody out there that I'm talking to gonna be like, damn.
They gonna be like, they just went
That shit out of this world, but I understood what bruh said. Now it's gonna be niggas like Keith who be like, yo,
They
she
just
tripping.
went in a circle for nothing.
And that's cool, but
Because
get what?
back to what I was saying, I
It
prefer to
still got
take
them.
directions from a woman
That's
than
cool.
to be directed by a motherfucking man.
That's cool.
Me and the man, we can sit down, we can get an understanding. But if I'm gonna be told,
Come and
well, you
grind.
need to do something like this,
Yeah.
you need to handle it like that. Men do everything they motherfucking do to impress a woman.
Straight up.
Everything you go get your money to take care of your woman. You protect and you provide for a woman. So I prefer to hear what that woman got to say as far as direction go. Cause a nigga, you really can't tell me nothing about how to go get me some money.
Straight up.
You can't tell me nothing how to use my dick, how to go eat, how to fish. You can't tell me nothing about how to go get me some
There's
money.
gonna be more pure intention coming from a woman, I would say,
Nah,
than
that's some real shit.
versus a man, because a
That's some real shit.
nigga would be more competitive.
Yeah. They gonna give y'all what they want you to have.
Yeah, what they want you to
That
have.
woman gonna get everything about you that's in you.
And he gonna give you enough, and in the back of his mind, it's gonna be a sense of shit, but he can't pay me.
And hell no. Hell no, you can't get over.
You know, that's so sad that I want to be like, we can't say that, but it's true.
It's true.
You know, because in my time being in this building, I've reached out to some of these older men in the community for some support to try to, help. Shit, they don't want to
Pure
do
as
nothing.
fuck.
They don't want to do nothing.
Pride to the side.
They don't wanna
It's,
do nothing.
yeah, you think it's pride? Do you think it's pride?
I think
It's pride.
yeah.
It's also guilt, because you gotta think about it, man.
Man,
Our people done been at this for 500 years.
folk act like that, folk treated them like that, bro.
Yeah.
If a
They
nigga gave you
projecting.
the game, just gave it to you, and you soaked it up, and you ran off with it, you'll give another nigga the game, let him soak it up, and let him run off with
Yeah,
it.
but they ain't on
But
that.
if a nigga gave you pieces of it, and you had to figure the rest out, you gonna give a nigga pieces of it, and let him figure the rest out.
I don't know. I know some
Possession.
niggas who was giving the game and still won't get the game out for free. And it ain't cause like I know them personally, like know them, and I know for a fact they was giving the game and ain't got no reason not to get a knowledge, but nigga won't get a knowledge. You feel
But
me?
that's
And
what I'm
not
saying.
to
like,
me, but
you
like
don't
to the ones that
know
can
how
use
much
it.
they had to go get by themselves.
And
got
that's
a point.
cool, but like. I'm just switching the logic. You feel me? Because you said niggas, what
You know what I'm saying? But if they had to go
it's
get
niggas
it,
that I know who got the game.
but you don't know how much game they was giving. That's what I'm
Shit.
saying. You know, niggas.
I'm talking about the whole book.
I'm
Like,
saying, all right,
whatever we
but
talking
you
about,
don't,
the whole
know
book.
about the last 4 pages that they had to go find themselves.
How you know I
when
don't?
when they had to go find it, because you just told me what you knew. When
how
they
you
had
know
to
I
go
don't
find it
know?
themselves,
How you
when
know
they
I
had to
don't?
go find it themselves, that's
How
the
you know
part
I
they
don't?
kept to themselves.
How you
They
know I
they
don't?
gave this nigga the book. They left them 4 pages to themselves.
But how you know that? How you know
Hey,
he ain't
that's
got the 4 pages?
that's what they do though. Like, if you just look at the world, you know what I'm saying? Like, I do a lot of reading on information that was available when our people weren't available to the information. And a lot of the modern day shit, like those key factors that you need to really push,
You got to
that
go
shit
get them
ain't that
yourself.
shit ain't in the book.
You got to go find that.
Well, it's a lot of information that they they not going. You feel me? The key for
Just
us
like
to
the
be,
whole Jesus situation,
shit
the
ain't
key
gonna-
factors of that shit that would really guide you to a sacred place is not in the what they call that shit? The King James.
They call it. You got to go find that on your own.
Because they took away you know what I'm saying, worshiping self until you worshiping the idol because they want you to believe. And then not only that, they made him look like them.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like they told you he looked like us, but gave you a picture that looked like them. Like it's a whole mind. You know what I'm saying? They fuck with your head.
I'm gonna ask you something on that point. That's interesting that you brought that up. You think that because we have been taught as a culture to pray to their deities, that the prayers aren't being heard?
That's the problem. We ain't going in the right. And don't get me wrong, like the universe gonna hear. You feel me? So it's gonna you gonna get pieces.
But when you intentionally doing
that,
you sending your words and your prayer to a deity, it's not going.
It don't even work like that.
You can't.
You got a better chance.
If you going this way, the other one gonna be like, well, that ain't for me. You ain't asking for my help.
Yeah, because you got a better chance of not putting nobody's name on it.
There you go.
Trying to say, dear Jesus. Like, nah, just be like,
so you think,
dear God, like universe, like.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
You think talking to the man, that white man that you were taught about coming up as a kid, you think that your prayers aren't being heard?
I think they're going to the wrong place.
What does it matter? You know what I'm saying? God, the God that you read, the God that you read about in the Bible, He's an unforgiving God. He's not gonna punish you for things that you're not doing.
But they tell you if your ass don't obey, your ass is grass.
I get that, but
so that's contradicting.
How are you not obeying somebody that you don't have a sense enough to know that you're doing something wrong?
Why are we the only people whose God don't look like us?
Because we the only people who are disconnected from our culture and don't know who we are as a people. We believe everything that they gave us and not go get that shit on our own. They gave us the Bible, now we praying to the Lord. You know what I'm saying? What was we doing before they gave us the Bible?
Goddamn, conjuring up everything we needed.
It depends on where you came from, bro.
Exactly, because we were split. You know what I'm saying?
It depends on where we came from.
So back to what I said. If you think that you worshiping this man that's a white man with wolf hair, you worshiping this, if you worshiping whatever the fuck you're worshiping and you're being a good person, you don't think that your prayers are being heard by the right person?
I put it to you this way. If it worked how it said it works, why are we so disproportionately in the situation we are mentally and spiritually and emotionally as a people? And it roots back for me that we the only group that prays to a deity that does not look like them. Asians, Indians, all Africans, okay? Germans, Mexicans, their deities are a mirror image of who they are. Skin color, hair color, face, all that, bro. It's all the same. And that's where I got that question from. Are we praying to the wrong place? Now, am I saying they not being heard? Not necessarily, but I'm saying they're going in the wrong direction. So maybe a big portion of them are just not being reciprocated in the way that we are asking them because we're asking the wrong deity.
So what if you picture this person that you're talking to a certain way? So what if you have the wrong fucking picture?
Then your intentions are misconstrued because you like the words are intentional, bro. Like that spiritual stuff that they speak on a lot. I don't dig into it a lot because it's next level. It really goes beyond a lot of thought, but it's intentional. Your words, your thoughts, your feelings, all that shit match, and it becomes energy, and it goes somewhere, and it comes back.
So who cares?
You should,
but you got to care for it to work.
In order for you to believe, if you see this guy, in order for you to believe in it, you got to believe in what you see first. So the picture that they gave us, a lot of people believe it, even though when you read the text, it don't describe what you're looking at at all. But a lot of people see, because we're visual beings, you know what I'm saying? We not taught to use our other senses like that. But our eyes are our main, you know what I'm saying? That's our main thing that we use, so we're visual people.
When it should be this right here.
Right, but when we see that, that's what you believe. Just like Santa Claus, what he look like? A big fat white man, right? But everybody knows Santa Claus ain't coming down the chimney.
All right, So check this out. We've never seen the physical being of God.
True. Facts. That's
so everybody has this picture of him in their head, and
everybody look at Jesus as if Jesus is God for real.
Okay, all right. So you pray. Right, that's the image that I'm talking about.
Right.
So when you pray, and you think that this guy that you're praying to is the right person, right? Of course, no.
If you think that, yeah.
All right, you have a picture of what you think he looks like, right?
Yeah.
And you pray to him.
I talk to my ancestors.
Right, you don't pray to Jesus.
You don't pray to a higher being.
I pray to the people that's closest to me that's up there.
I don't feel like you should pray to a high.
I don't think it's praying. I talk to them.
Yeah, you meditate. You communicate with your ancestors.
I ain't gonna say pray because I don't think I pray like I used to. I have conversations.
You get a devastating call right now. You have to put down your mic and you have to step out and answer the phone. What are your immediate thoughts? Like who you talk? You talk to your ancestors?
I talk to my wife.
No. I'm saying you need to talk to somebody within. You need to get
Woo! You just said it though.
Yeah,
you just said it.
You need to talk to somebody within.
That's it.
Talking to yourself.
That's it.
All right.
That's it. Because it's the feeling. It's the feeling. When most people pray, they are in desperation. They are in the lowest vibration that they could be in. They are worried. They are stressed. You're not gonna get anything.
You don't say, "Lord, help me." You don't say, "Jesus, I need you right now." You don't say, "If in the name of Jesus." You don't say none of that.
Hell no.
That's how I was brought up.
I don't say that.
I know it. That's what we was taught. That's what we was taught.
That's what I was about to get to, man.
Yeah.
Because you were saying that they all see something different because they were taught a tradition from a spiritual realm. Like, bruh, the Hindu God is
okay, but
that's connected to them like in another level, bruh. That we're not as connected to that version of God is what I'm saying as the white race is. Does that make sense?
Yeah, as much as you said, yeah.
That's just me. That's just my opinion. Now, I'm not saying you can't pray and you don't get your prayers answered. That's bullshit because it happens. But if you look at the grand scheme of things, bro, like the African American, come on, bro, like we got to be fucking
the
up
whole
somewhere.
Church stressed out.
Yeah,
talking about
like
each other.
the church don't work at all. If you ask me, it don't work. It ain't doing the work it's supposed to do. And I'm not making no excuses for nothing. But if you're gonna play that role, bro, you need to play that role, bro.
Church isn't church anymore.
Exactly.
You used to hear the boom to the boom to boom to. You used to hear that good music back in the day. You can hear the goddamn all that good stuff, but you don't get that no more. You don't get that no more at all. You don't have old pastors. You got pastors that's 27 years old.
Coming to be the freshest in the land.
It's viral. It's a scam.
Dress competition.
And it's more like their party place. We go to the club, we pop our bottles in the bar.
You just said something.
But they go to the club on Sunday.
That's their party place.
Yeah.
They're hard.
That's where they mingle at, and they gossip and be
and they do all the shit we do at the club and the barbershop.
Yeah.
The hair salon and church is where most people that don't want to be seen in that light, that other light, go to this light.
That's that ain't pure. That ain't of your heart. That's why I always say that shit deters from what is gonna get the prayers answered. Because I don't believe in praying and asking. I believe in thanking. Because I understand that what you want to come from the future has to be a feeling now. Like you got to feel as if like you can't want it because wanting is confirmation that you don't have it. So it's what? Like getting on your knees, begging and asking, they're not gonna get answered because you ain't even in a vibration or emotional feeling to get it done the way it has to be done to get it done.
Bro, hell no. Like I feel like pure intentions is all that matter. If you talk to this fucking garbage can and you feel like that garbage can is a god and you got enough inside of you that feel like this is who you need to serve and everything goes for you as it should in your life, then that's what you need to do. If you get on your stomach and you pray to somebody and you talk to somebody and it works for you, that's what the fuck you should do. If you do a backflip and tell yourself that everything's gonna be okay every morning, that's what you should do if that works.
But you got to know, like,
you don't got to know nothing.
You have to know in your heart that it's already done. That's what faith is. Belief in the unseen. Like, you can't have faith and still have a doubt. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what fuck it up is when you don't. They say the faith got to be small as a mustard seed. That's a metaphor, as you got to bring this future thing to now and lose the lack of it, even though you don't have it in your hand.
I get that, but that's I get that.
Yeah,
but you say
that's
that
the way to
you
get
say
it
that
done.
to say
that's the way to get it done. You can't be asking for it in a sense of lack, because that's confirming that it's not something now. Like now is all that we got.
So you're saying be part delusional.
You got to be, because you got to trick yourself to believe that I already got it.
I get it.
You got to.
I get it, but you
can call it faking it till you make it, but that's how the shit work.
Man, what's wrong with manifesting?
That's manifestation. That's how you manifest. That's you don't.
So what you're explaining is manifestation.
Yeah.
Call it that.
Yeah.
That's it.
But you got to have like before you got up from your house and came here, you had a definite plan in your mind to come here. No ifs, ands, buts about it. You knew for a fact that you were gonna come here.
You did it. You were asleep.
But once I woke up and got going, I knew for a fact that I was gonna come here. That's the only way I came. Like, if you ain't ready to get up, you gonna hit that snooze button. But once you definite that I'm finna get up, you gonna get your ass up. It got to be definite purpose for anything to move forward.
But I'm saying that's almost like a duh.
I know it, but that's just bringing it to a simpler form. What I'm saying is you have to have no doubt for it to come into fruition.
And nothing is a dub. We on a podcast. These people don't know shit. And those that do, you feel me, can learn too. So it ain't a dub. You know, we gotta.
We ain't gonna say these people don't know shit.
Yeah, I was just about to say the same thing. We ain't gonna
Cause there's
say
some
that.
people like that that don't know shit.
Yeah.
I ain't one of the people.
It's some
I don't
people
know
that's
shit. Every day I'm
learning.
still learning.
Straight
I
up.
can't. There's more for me to learn each day. I don't know shit. I'm still learning every day. So it's some people like that that don't know shit.
So, but what I'm saying though, if I say that's a duh, and he like, well, the duh is for.
Right, that's he breaking it down. People watching it don't know.
But the people that's watching it is going to say that's duh.
But the people that don't know ain't gonna say shit because they gonna be like, damn. Two-way street. We ain't just
an example is always gonna be duh because you trying to make it simple for
it's gonna be
person
duh
to understand.
Think he know it
when
already.
I say duh, you go into telling me why it's that simple, and it's that simple because
And that's it. We need the explanation, so it ain't a duh. We need the explanation.
Man, you is a tough cookie, bro.
I don't give a damn. I'm gonna keep being a tough cookie. What the fuck?
You don't be making no sense though. You
I don't
gotta
give a
tighten
damn.
up,
I'm still gonna be in it bit the same way every fucking time because the people love this shit.
But it's just the fact of when we get hit with a duh, it's just a little bit more explanation.
You gotta explain after that.
And that's it. It ain't no duh.
I get that.
It ain't no duh.
But next, what's next? You feel me?
No duh.
I get it.
Oh, you aggravate my soul.
We can't be out here begging and pleading though, because the energies that be don't respond to that shit. Like, you got to be definite. You got to know what you want. You don't have to know how to get it, but you got to know and stand on that this is mine. You can't be out here, I want it, because if you want it, you ain't got it. And now is all that we got, because the future only exists in your head and the past only exists in your head. This is now is the only thing what you can operate in.
I think you really gotta forget about how you even gonna get it. Just know
it ain't your job to figure that out.
The how don't matter.
That ain't your job. You just got to know that it's yours.
It's yours. Yeah.
And with that alone, everything else is gonna line up because you've became one with that level of being where that thing existed. Like they say, there's nothing new under the sun. Everything that is always has been. So it's somewhere you just got to align with it. Like, you got to turn your station to 105.7 to get 105.7 coming through your speakers. If you any bit off, that shit gonna be fuzzy. You got to be on that station aware of what you want lies it, because it ain't going nowhere. You just got to get to where it's at, and that bitch gon'
That does include doing the work, right?
Yeah, you got to do the work, but most of the work is not even not goddamn like you can't be worried and hoping that you get it. Like that's what they call that resistance. You know what I'm saying? Like when they say let go and live, you gotta let that shit go and know what's for you.
You need to think about that shit. It's focus, bro. It's focus on whatever you, because you saying what you're saying. I get it. I'm sure everybody get it, but it's like, duh. And you got to look deeper in it for it to even make sense. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So if they're not, if people ain't looking that far in it, then they're just catching the surface of it, and that's what it's gonna be. You got to tap in to yourself, and that's hard for.
It's hard.
90% of human beings.
Yeah. But
that's why
to tap in only to yourself.
It's hard.
If you're not explaining that, that's what you gotta do.
I'm trying my best
You
to
got
make
to
it
be
make sense.
selfish in order to be.
You make sense for those that it makes sense too, but for those that it don't. You feel me? And it's gonna be like that sometimes.
And it's gonna be folks like me that's like, what does he mean? Because I get what he's saying, but he's just saying that.
But I'm saying that you got to know that this is mine. Like it's really a tricky situation to the average person because this is something that we weren't taught. But to my belief is this is the way that it works. Because I understand that however you feeling is gonna attract shit that aligns with how you feeling. Because every action you perform after you feeling that way, you gonna act in a way that relates with how that feels. And I know that's a lot.
No, it made sense to me.
Like if you pissed off, you're not gonna go happy-go-lucky to the playground and slide down the side.
Because you shouldn't go.
I know exactly.
Right.
That's what I'm saying. If you pissed off, you gonna do shit that a pissed off motherfucker would do.
Right.
So that's why I'm saying the emotion is what creates the next step. So if you emotionally feeling like this shit is already mine, you gonna do everything in your power to make that shit mine. I did it. Okay, I get it.
Alright. I just need an example.
Damn.
No, you said that if you mad, you gonna do it. If you angry, you gonna do what an angry person gonna do.
Yeah.
Unless you got control.
If you feeding into that,
Right.
if you're not shifting it,
right.
But if you don't do that, that's the shift.
But if you got control,
That's the
then
shift.
you're not gonna react like that. So that's the shift.
shift.
Okay. That's it, man. I don't know. You made sense to me the whole time.
Nice.
I ain't say you ain't make sense. Because I would have told you that don't make no fucking sense.
It clicked when I just said that for it to make sense to somebody else.
Yeah. And then that what it was about. I feel you from day one. I wasn't even started if I wasn't feeling what you were talking about. I feel you. But it's my
Duty from the beginning.
to help everybody else.
Is it
All
your duty?
TK want to do is run in a circle with a nigga.
And I'm
that
gonna
said-
continue to do that.
Yeah,
I already told you what this shit about. I already told you what it's about. So I'm gonna keep doing that.
She be
Ain't gonna
flirting
stop.
with me. She be
Nigga, I
flirting
would
with me.
never flirt with you. You disrespecting me. I will walk off this bitch right now. Don't disrespect me. Do not disrespect me.
I missed it.
Do not disrespect me.
And that's how I was saying if somebody walk up to me on some zesty shit, they would be disrespecting me, but you made it look like
No,
I
nigga, you was being homophobic,
No,
man.
fuck
Listen,
that.
y'all go watch the episode. What show was that? Tell me which one it was. Go watch the shit.
Bruh,
He was being homophobic as fuck. Lightfoot, help me out, bro.
I didn't
Lightfoot.
say you was being homophobic.
Nigga, you was though.
It's the approach.
You was.
I
You
wouldn't
being
say he was,
homophobic.
but his approach
Man,
was.
go watch the shit. He was being
If
homophobic.
I just told
Go
her
watch
she was
it.
flirting with me and that's disrespectful,
Go
a
watch
nigga walk up to me being zesty is disrespectful.
Go
I'm
watch
a
it.
motherfucking man.
Go
You know
watch
what I'm
it.
saying? You know
Go watch
you know what I'm saying?
Go watch it.
I do believe people will take it
That
as
shit
such.
gonna be homophobic.
Because some
I
folk
know you
did
right.
comment that.
Everybody else.
But I don't think that he meant it to be homophobic.
Yeah.
I think
That's
bruh
not how
just
they gonna
meant-
see it though.
I know that's what I'm
Yo,
saying. They
that's-
gonna
that's
take
all
it
I'm
that
saying.
way. But I don't
that's how it's
believe
gonna
bruh is
come.
homophobic. Bruh just
I don't think
want
he's
you.
homophobic because I know him.
Yeah.
You feel me? But at the same time,
That's-
somebody who don't, that's how that shit gonna come
If another
out.
man walk up to you and then approach
Don't
you like
bring this shit back
regular
again,
man and be on some zesty shit,
No.
that's disrespectful to you, right?
No.
I don't have nothing on me to say I'm like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't have no fucking nose ring.
But look, check this out though. We live in 2025, bro. These niggas gonna do that shit.
Alright, niggas gonna do that shit to who they can get away with.
I agree with that too.
Alright, nigga,
I
I
agree
ain't
with
with
that
that zest ass shit. What's up,
I
bro?
agree
I
with that
never
too.
had no one walking.
Ain't nobody ever said it to me
What's up,
neither.
What's up, bro?
Y'all later.
Ain't never said it.
Alright, bro.
For real.
I guess so.
Hey, man, all I'm saying is disrespect
You
is
ain't
disrespect.
going nowhere.
Shit, that for real.
Hell no, man.
What was it? I missed it.
I don't know either.
Man, listen, bro. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know what happened. Y'all in the comments, let us know what happened.
That's it. That's all, folks.
I don't know what happened, but yeah, I ain't never been approached by no guy on that level. So I mean, I would.
Cause he see, all right, that's
Yeah.
a man. I shouldn't approach him like that. He not on what I'm on.
Yeah.
So he got enough sense to know.
Yeah,
I'm gonna treat him like he look,
yeah,
or I would be disrespecting him.
yeah.
That's it.
But see, cause there's always that motherfucker who don't get it. But we come to the table expecting motherfuckers to understand that. But
Yeah.
I don't take it that everybody who there is gonna get it.
I don't, you know, man. Like this whole thing is so sensitive. Like it seems like sometimes that like it's hard for a man to say how he feel.
Yeah.
And you get an irrational response sometimes, and I wish we could get past that in society. When Keith just say, "Hey, I don't like that," I don't see nothing wrong with that.
What the fuck?
Yeah, I don't see nothing wrong with it. I don't think it's disrespectful to anybody's sexuality or anything like that.
Nah,
And me personally, I don't really care. You know, I think everybody should get that equal rights and be protected and safe and, you know, all that kind of stuff. But what you do in your private, personal time has nothing to do with me. That's up with you and your people. But,
Right.
you know, if Keith feel like that ain't the kind of energy he want to be around, I don't see nothing wrong with that. Because we live in a world where women sometimes say that they feel unsafe around men just because men exist.
Straight up.
Right.
So, you know, I don't see what the issue is. So I'm with you. I missed what happened right there.
Girl asking me to go on an all girls trip just for the security.
Right. And that, I mean, I don't see that's straight because two things. They tend to fight each other for no reason. And there have been a couple of cases where they've killed each other, unalived each other. And then you have the other situations where you got different situations out there that are very unsafe for women when they travel around the world with no men. So I don't see nothing wrong with it, bro. If a group of women say, "Hey, we need your presence," I don't see nothing wrong with it. I've actually done that before.
Going to the Chris Brown shit, I ain't gonna go to the show. But
You gonna be available to make sure. Yeah, I don't see nothing wrong with it. That's very noble, my brother. But I don't really know why we lost our third
we just
host
not
there.
gonna play with her sexual purposes no more.
What do we do?
Man, listen, bro. I don't know, bro. It's me, bro.
What did you? I mean, what did you do?
I'm saying though, bro. She gonna be on my ass all the time. Like you be having to step in, like Cole's like, hey, like what the fuck? Like she disagree with every fucking thing. She remind me of my baby mama. Honest to God, I be telling my baby mama that I be like, y'all, you and TK just to like y'all are like. Why y'all so?
I bet you if we look into astrology, we can figure out what that peak is. Cause it's a clash of personalities.
It's something, man. Cause yeah, she raised her voice, and you know,
She be on my ass.
Yeah. And I like, bro. I don't hear anything that would come across as phobic of any kind.
Listen, phobic. Nothing that says I don't love women.
Yeah.
Or
I don't
nothing
think
that
I don't think she like when you approach her as being straight.
What you mean?
Like
Yeah.
references of men and shit.
Nah, are you talking about when he be like, she like me?
Yeah, anything that got to do with her dealing with a man, I don't think she like it.
Okay.
I'm about certain that's probably what it is.
But it's like a brother sister troll though.
Yeah.
Like you always giving me hell when I say something, and I don't be done saying nothing wrong. And now I'll be like, you just flirting with me. You got to be, because I don't know what the fuck I said wrong. That's just my troll, because I guess you trolling with me. If we having fun, we having fun. Now we serious. No, I don't like a nigga that's zesty. Don't fucking play with me. I'm gonna stand on that. No, I don't give a fuck about you flirting with me. But now I don't want no motherfucker. Treat me like a man, because I'm gonna treat you like a man.
Yeah, I don't see nothing wrong
That's
with
it.
that.
That's all.
I think that's respect. Respect is due to respect.
That's it, bro. Because ain't nothing you even got to say to me besides excuse me.
Yeah.
Straight up.
You know what I mean?
I mean, you know.
Where you get that from?
No, you
That
ain't got to
shit's
say.
on
You ain't
gas.
got to say that to me.
Shit,
You ain't got to say none of that to me. No, all you got to say is excuse
Now, see,
me.
I ain't that
No,
deep
who
into
else
it, bro.
would want me?
I ain't that deep into it. Like, I got some homosexual friends, and we get along. They ain't ever approached me or no shit like that. But they also aren't, you know, disrespectful with it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So,
Like I said,
and
I'm
I don't
not
really know
homophobic.
how to verbalize what disrespectful is without hurting feelings and triggering people. But
I know people like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I speak to people like that. It ain't, what up, yo?
Right.
You know, I know
If I
y'all
know
grew
you, I
up
know you.
around you.
Yeah, I
You
know
know,
you,
I ain't
I
got no
know you.
fucking problem with you.
Yeah.
But you know me too, nigga.
Yeah.
That's it. That's all.
Yeah.
Folks.
That's all. That's it. So I think we still need to get a female in here, man, so we can have a little bit more balance. Woman.
It kind of happened. Like, damn. I don't know if we'll see together. She might hate me, but she don't even know why. She can't even answer why. Why you do that? She don't know.
Oh, so you said why we go through that and she don't have an answer?
She's a woman. That's why, nigga. What the fuck? That's it. That's all, bro. Cause she's a woman, bro.
TK, we love you. We wish you had to stay with us tonight.
Yes. Cause I'm clueless. I'm finna go straight to the house and watch this back.
Yeah, I don't know what happened.
Where did it go wrong?
Yeah, I don't know what happened. I know we was having a conversation like we always do.
And then like for my whole life, listen, I have like held my tongue. Like 3 women raised me. My dad was in my life. He was a good dad.
Yeah.
Good dad. He's still here. But 3 women raised me, right? So I've always held my tongue with a woman growing up. Like I've never said what I would have said to a nigga. Like a nigga,
Right.
like, shut the fuck up, watch back, bitch.
Yeah.
And if we got into it, that's where it went.
Yeah.
No, I ain't know for a long time. But like here lately in my life, I've been having to put my foot down. Like I be feeling like I'm getting ran over by a lot of women around me. Like even my granny, I'll be like, look, my mama, you said that. I told you these are my kids. I told you that was how that was supposed to go.
Right.
Everything I do is for their safety. Nothing I'm gonna do is outside of their safety. That's gonna come first with me. Not fuck my safety. Not myself. I care about their safety. So whenever I give you directions as my grandmother, it's only for their safety.
Right.
I tell you, don't let them go outside. I know they gonna go across the street.
Yeah.
You didn't know that, and you can't catch them.
Right.
I knew that's what was gonna happen, so I said, don't let them outside. You didn't respect it. So for so long, I've been light words with a woman. So now in my life, it's more. I'm having that. And that's as
fully
far,
being me. No.
you know, and it's like I'm the bad guy now. But after so long of you treating me like the bad guy, and I'm not. I know I'm not. I'm just giving direction, and you ain't used to following. I know that I'm not the bad guy. I go liking. I go to enjoying being the bad guy. Not
You're a
necessarily.
bad guy, but I'm knowing that I'm not the bad guy.
So now I'm just more strict. I'm more directed. I'm more here with it. I'm
Let's
more
go.
here with it. I'm enjoying it now.
Yeah.
At first I was a little British. I didn't know how to
You're
fucking
feeling
swim.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
now, bitch, I'm Michael Phelps.
Yeah.
Let's
You
get
shouldn't
it.
have got me there.
Hey, that's crazy. I'm going through that same thing. What?
You shouldn't have got me there because I was really light on you.
Yeah.
I was really letting you dribble the ball on your own court.
Cross me
Yeah.
over.
Now you gotta pass it. But
No.
you don't want me to pass it back.
You ain't
know
gotta
what I mean?
pass it. You finna have to sit down.
However it goes.
You gotta come out the game.
However it goes, I
gotta
got
come
to
out the
take
game.
control
You gotta come
Of
out
me.
the game.
of me.
Because you
But see,
not following my directions for me is taking me out of my element.
See, sometimes, bro, I think, because like I said, I'm dealing with the same thing. Our parents, our grandparents, they get older and they yearn for the times of old.
Yeah.
And all they can see is, that's my baby.
Yeah, that's
But
it.
you are a grown ass man raising a family. You are not a baby.
No more.
And you must be treated as such. And they have especially our mothers in our culture, they have a hard time letting their sons go, bro.
No, you don't need to go over there.
Yeah,
You're
they
43 years
They have
old.
a hard time letting us.
You don't need to do none of that.
Yeah, man. I empathize with you on that right there, bro, because I'm going through the same thing. Where you have to, it make you feel like,
to get where I was.
yeah, you like,
I
damn, man,
this to get how I am.
I'm trying to help as hard as I can, as much as I can, and you feel bad.
You ought to not run with them boys there. Me and them boys get money, mama. Me and them boys care about me. They gonna drag me to the hospital at their house.
We ain't doing nothing fucked up.
But that you can't explain that to mom. Just like you can't tell a woman, look, I did do you wrong, but this is what I'm gonna do to make up for that. I'm gonna take you to the beach. I'm gonna make sure it's right. I'm gonna bring you back. I'm gonna be with you for a week. You know I wasn't with that bitch last night.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
You know what I'm saying?
Where did that come from?
This is authentic.
You go.
It is fine, man.
Cause we ain't perfect.
No, we're not.
And if my honesty not gonna get me nowhere with you, then I don't need you. If I can't say I did fuck up, but this is how I can make. If I can spend $1,000 in a week's time with you and just you, you know I wasn't with that bitch last night. So I can't care about her that much. A man just gonna fuck wherever he fuck. But that bitch he love, that woman he love, that lady that he love.
Some sacrifices.
It hit different. You gonna do something different to make her feel better. You gonna lie to her because you don't want to hurt her motherfucking feelings.
Let me tell you something, bro. Let me tell you how that is an explosive narrative. Because what that does is give a certain group of people on the internet the ammunition to say that men are dogs. Mm-hmm. That's what they're hearing when you say, I might fuck around, but I love you. Mm-hmm. They hear you're a dog. And that's not
if
going
you're not a husband,
that's surface level, though.
But that's what we're dealing with. When we're on YouTube, we're on Facebook, so we got to know who we're dealing with. We're dealing with a lot of surface level people who are only going to hear what you're saying through their personal trauma. And they're going to project their trauma and their emotions onto what you said and turn it into, you are right. All men are dogs. I can't trust men bad.
I can agree. We had somebody come in and said, how is he a good dad if he got 3-4 women taking care of the children? You remember that episode?
I went in on that shit.
Right. But the thing was, we were talking about the emotions that drove the woman down the road.
And that wasn't even a real story.
No,
it was a fictional story.
It was a fictional story.
So you can't even entertain it when it goes there because you're talking about surface level people.
And that's what I'm saying. That's what happens when the people were triggered.
But don't stop.
Huh?
I said I gotta go.
I get it.
Oh well, hold on. Let's go ahead and wrap up, bro. So that basically what I was saying is that's what happened with the whole thing with when you were saying about the homosexual stuff. People were hearing what you saying through their trauma, and a lot of times when we say things that on this podcast, I want folks to know there ain't no attack. No, there's no ill will. There's no judgment.
Most of all, it's nothing personal.
And words out of my mouth. It's nothing personal. We are speaking from our personal experiences, and we're shedding light on things that we deal with and see on a daily. A lot of times we have conversations about the narratives and the conversations y'all are having online. And
from our perspective.
They're from our perspective. And to be honest, I think it's from the most non-biased perspective. And I'm not trying to be biased by saying it's non-biased, but we typically have a balanced perspective. We don't just say, women are the problem or men are the problem. Bro, there's a problem on both sides, and we've all elaborated all them problems. We've addressed it. Right. So if you listen to the content and you really fuck with us, you'll know that we ain't out here hating on nothing. There's no hate coming from what's coming from the It's Nothing Personal podcast. It's all love and growth.
And it's nothing fucking personal.
Nothing fucking personal. So
all the time it's personal when we're speaking on our personal self.
That's it. We appreciate y'all for tuning in with us. We will definitely get DJ Chosen back in here and make sure everything is good and let y'all know what happened. After party in the comments. And as usual, each show is brought to you by Urban Poison, DJ Chosen,
TKO,
Big Brother Keys,
Hi.
and Academic Recording Studio 704 East Academy Street, Troy, Alabama. Hey man, the Battlefield Championship is this Friday. If you know somebody who's trying to get on the mic and win some recording time and a nice trophy, pull up on us. We're having a good time as we always do. Thank you for joining us, and we will see you on the next one. Peace.
Go.
Personal.
I ain't gonna take it personal.
So don't you take it personal.
I might take it personal.
But either way it go,
You are now tuning in with
The It's Nothing Personal podcast.
But we had a conversations that matter to the culture.